Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about a recent launch from Amazfit. This is going to be live on December 21st in all different platforms and source. So that is this Amazfit GTS 2. So we are going to talk about this smartwatch like full specs and at last my suggestions on all those things, and that we'll just end this video. So the first thing is it comes with 1.39 inches AMOLED display. So what is this AMOLED display? What is this LED and LCD display? So basically, if you're going to use your smartphones or maybe gadgets or laptops, any sort of things, if you're going to use those things in the daytime, then I would suggest you to go for LCD display. Whereas if you're going to use all those gadgets in the night time, like just closing, like offing all your lights, and if you're going to use it, then go for LED display. So this is what my first priority. And in addition to that, if you're going to use your smartphones for photographies or maybe like video editing or video photography, so all those stuff, then LCD display is a good option where you'll be getting some natural brightness. Whereas on the other side on LED, you'll get all those stuffs, but there'll be a small adaptive brightness. So that's it. And it purely depends on the company's point of view, like which they want as well, depending upon their prices and all those stuffs. So that's it. So here the company is using AMOLED display, which is quite good, and the pixel resolution here the company is giving is 442 into 348, which is quite good, with a pixel density, that is PPI density of 341, so which is quite impressive as well, because like when you have good PPI and good pixel resolutions, your clarity on your screen will be so good, in the sense like all your apps or anything which you're going to use it on your screen will have good clarity, and the performance wise also will be good. So that's it. And here the dial comes with square dial, and there is scratch resistance, all those like basic stuffs, everything you have. So this is the first part, like we'll just keep it as the first part, basic specs. So the next thing is we'll talk about the sensors. So here the first sensor which they given here is PPG sensor, that is high precision for knowing your blood pressure and source. So that sensor has been given here. And the next sensor is SpO2, that is a saturation oxygen sensor, where an infrared ray will be sent directly to your skin, which is not like harmful. It will just send directly or inside your skin this rays, and with knowing the color of your blood, you will come to know like what is the level of oxygen which is available in your body. So that is what this SpO2 sensor does. So here you have SpO2 sensors. And next, as usual in all smartwatches, you have 24/7 heart rate monitoring, which is also available here. And next you have sleep monitoring, like whether you know whether you're on deep sleep or REM sleep or maybe light and all those stuff. But an additional feature which is being brought here is basically to know your nap cycle. So which is quite good, like what is it? Suppose if you're going to use, suppose if you're going to sleep in the daytimes, like maybe some people used to sleep in the afternoon, maybe like 2 or 3. So during those times also your sleep will be monitored. So this is what a new feature which has been added here. And the duration where this nap thing works is basically from morning 11 a.m. till evening 6 p.m. So this duration, if you're going to take some naps more than 20 minutes, then it will be considered as sleep, and you'll be getting data for it. So that's it. And after 6 o'clock in the evening, it will be as normal night time, and you will get all those data as well. So that's it. So this is an additional feature which has been added in the sleep part. And the final thing is you have stress monitoring, like whether how your stress is on the full day, like depending upon your heart rate, your blood pressure and all those stuff, you'll be getting a stress monitoring, whether your stress is high or low or very high, risky, all those things you will get. So depending upon that, you can change all sort of things. So this is about the sensor part, and additional thing is here you have PAI, so that is personal activity intelligence, where you will be getting a score out of 100 on each day, depending upon your day-to-day performance, like heart rate, your calories, steps, distance, all those steps. What you do, you will get on an average like what is your PAI, and you can automatically get some suggestions, and you can constantly improve it. So that's it. So this is about all its sensor part and source. So the next thing is we'll just talk about its fitness. So here the company is giving 12 sports modes, like indoor, outdoor, all sorts of things. So cycling, just treadmill, walking, swimming, all sorts of things you have. So you can choose those sports modes, and depending upon the modes you choose, your calories burns, all those energy stats and everything will be available for you. And since there is all these sports mode sensors, you have 5 ATM or 50 meter water resistance. So because for swimming purpose sensors, your smartwatch will be good and there is going to be no issues as well. So this is about its sports mode. And the fourth thing is we'll just talk about its battery part. So here the company is giving 246 mAh where it can last up to 7 days on a single full charge. And suppose if you're going to use it for call purposes, then you will get a maximum of 4 to 5 years. Whereas if you're going to use this watch on a standby, just to see time and source, then it will go up to like 20 days. So this is about its battery parts and source, as usual, lithium ion, all those stuff. So the next thing is we'll just talk about the new features and all those things which has been added here. So the first thing is here you have inbuilt Alexa, so where your voice commands, you can do all sort of things, ask questions, alert messages, reminders, all those things you can do with help of Alexa. And adding to the this voice assistant, the company has brought a new offline voice assistant where you can use this assistant for turning on your heart rate monitoring or to turn out some sports mode. You can use this offline voice assistant. So this is a new thing which has been added here. And in addition to that, here in the smartwatch you have an inbuilt offline 3 GB storage data. So like RAM, like where you can store all your songs or podcasts or anything, and you can just connect to your earphones and so and you can hear it. So this is a new thing which has been added here. And adding to the next thing about thing is you have all unlimited watch faces, you can do all sort of customizations, and for doing this you have to download their official app, that is Zip, which has been available on both Android and App Store, like Play Store and App Store. You can download it and you can just connect it via your smartphones via Bluetooth. So those things all are available like as a normal base part. And the next thing is we have to talk about its vibrations and quick accesses and so. So for quick access, what the company has given in this smartwatches, just if you just swipe right, you'll be getting all your notifications, reminders, some personalizations, all those things will be available. Whereas if you just swipe left, then you'll be having some important apps which you can do all sort of customizations. And next thing is you can even customize the vibrations, which is quite good and quite unique as well. Whereas like you can like do customizations like how much time the vibration should occur, like how much durations and how much gap should be there between each vibration. Suppose if you're getting some calls or any notifications, messages and so, then this vibration plays an important role. So you can customize it as well in this watch. So that's it. And you have GPS, all those things you can do, find my phones, like all those things are available here. So that's it. This is the full thing about this GTS 2 smartwatch. So coming to the final part is we'll just talk about its price. So here the price of this product comes around like 13,000 Indian rupees. So that is 13k. So whereas it comes in 3 colors like grey, black and gold. So you can purchase it. There is going to be no issues, all those stuff. So if you want to purchase it is available on both Amazon and Xiaomi's official website. I'll put the links in the description. You can purchase it from 21st December. And suppose if you're going to purchase it, you're going to get a free strap worth of 1,800 Indian rupees. So you can purchase it if you want, like pre-orders and everything, all sort of things are available from 21st December. So this is about this full smartwatch, like what are its specs and all those things. So the final thing is we'll just talk about it, like my suggestions about this smartwatches and so for the suggestions, what I'll say is I'll just divide the smartwatches depending upon like categories which I told here. So the first thing is if you're planning to buy this, take this watch on basis of the specs, like its design and all those things, then I would suggest you to go for other watches where with less cost you have lots of designs as well. So that is my first thing. And whereas if you're planning to take this watch on sensors point of view, then I would say okay, go for it, it is a good choice. But what is the thing is with all those sensors which are available here, there are watches in the market with just less than 10k. So make sure as well those things and please compare as well. Suppose if you're going to take this watch on sensors point of view, whereas the next thing is for sports modes, then I would say please think again and go for fitness bands, because fitness bands is a part where everything is done on purpose of the sports peoples and who do workouts, like all sort of things, they come into actions and they just do their fitness bands. So that is what I say, because in those bands you'll have this sweat proof, waterproof, IPX4, IPX67. So all those things will be available for you in those purposes. So if you're going to take this watch on for sports modes, then I would suggest you to think again and have a good comparison with some fitness bands which is available in the market. So the next thing is, suppose for battery point of view, then I'll say pakka no, because there are watches where the mAh is like 300 plus 310 mAh, 320 mAh. There are watches with less than 5 to 7k itself. So for battery purposes, you can go for those things where you'll be getting some additional purposes like the call durations, all those stuffs will be added more. So that is the thing about batteries. And suppose if you're planning to take this on the storage part, like 3GB storage part, then I will say please think again, because like basically nowadays wherever you go you'll have a smartphone with you, so you can just plug it and hear it wherever you want. And suppose if you think I'm going to play some smartphones in some like some places they'll not accept smartphones, so during those cases where you also have to submit your smartphones like smartwatches as well. So keeping that in mind, I'll say this 3GB storage is not so high, but still if you want it for a personal purposes like any point of view, then I will say okay, go for it. That is a good option. So that's it. But on the whole, on other specs and so, I'll say please do a comparison. Please see on other brands like what they're doing, and then come to a because you're going to pay 13k for this smartwatch, and basically all electronic gadgets which you take, maybe 1 year to 2 years it will be outdated. You'll get new features, because now smartwatches come with just features like just do it, your smartwatch will begin to glow. So all sort of things are available, and in this watch also there is always on display. So make sure if you're going to use this option on any smartwatches, your battery performance also will be affected as well. So that's it, my personal suggestions about this smartwatch. And finally is, if you're planning to purchase it, okay, go for it. There is no option of it, but make sure like do a good comparison. Like don't see on brands, let's see what are the features, the reviews and all sorts of things, and then go for it, because you're going to pay a huge amount for it. So you're almost going to pay a smartphone's price for a smartwatch. So that's what I'm saying here. So with this I'll just end this video. So if you have any doubts related to this smartwatch, please comment below. I'll pakka reply to it. So hope so you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.